How's everybody doing today? You're watching Coffee with Ray. So, today is Wednesday. Wednesday. So, today, what I wanted to title this show is High Crime at the Grocery Store. And what we've been seeing here, hey Chantel, how you doing? What we've been seeing more and more. I mean, we've been seeing people run into like Home Depot and stores and all this other stuff, basically doing a snatch and grab and running out. And but here's the interesting thing is that we've been seeing a lot of this take place now, building at grocery stores. Hey Lori, glad to see you here. But grocery stores are now starting to experience this, and so it's interesting. More and more stores are putting their food items or their high dollar food items in these little plastic boxes. I noticed that at some grocery stores when I was out in California, actually had Spam in these plastic boxes so that, if you walked off with the Spam box or something, the alarms would ring and blah blah blah. But we're starting to see that more often, and we're seeing that even at convenience stores, gas stations, so forth, so on, and everything. And so what is happening is basically people are being priced out of the market. And if you've been a viewer of mine for some time now, this is something that I've been saying that's going to happen. And we're not going to see a point where food is gone, right? Completely gone. No, that's never going to happen. I mean, it never happened in Venezuela, it never happened in Argentina, some of the other areas that's had financial or economic collapse or anything like that. But what has happened is that people become priced out of the market, meaning they can't afford to buy food anymore. Or they're faced with the dilemma of either do I pay the electric bill or do I eat? And so we're starting to see that more, becoming more frequent, more, not say popular, but more common in today's world. And the negative too is that, the with some of these, defund the police junk going on and everything like that, as well as laws that allow people to basically shoplift a certain price amount and not even be prosecuted because of these things and these things that our elected officials have put in. Shoplifting is becoming more and more prevalent. And even in the area that I live, have I seen it? No, not that much. My daughter works at Walmart, and the shoplifting rate is so high it continues to rise at the rate. Yeah, definitely. Shoplifting is becoming the new crime. And with the laws and stuff in a lot of areas, it's not a crime anymore. And what this does is it causes prices for us to go up even further because stores, particularly grocery stores and everything, have to maintain profit. And so what they're doing to counter that is cause prices to go up even more. So they're passing that loss on to you and I, where all these people are out there, just snack and snatch and grab, the steaks. Or I saw some video where this lady had a grocery cart full of freaking meat and just walked right out of the store. And some of the employees were trying to stop her. Her car was stopped right there by the front of the door and everything. She had someone in the car waiting for her and everything. And all she did was she just throwing stuff in the trunk, and people taking video and everything, and then got in the car and just drove away. And so are these people being prosecuted or something? I'm not sure. But what's happened is stores are saying, hey, don't interfere. Don't, because they're afraid of a lawsuit from the freaking criminal. I mean, it's getting crazy. So that is the first step of what's going to take place. What is going to start taking place here is we're going to start seeing theft, or basically, people being accosted in the shopping, parking lots. And so what we as preppers need to start really thinking and really considering and training is that we need to start protecting ourselves and realizing that, the grocery store is becoming a war zone. And so, people who can't afford the food, hey, why not just steal it from you? If you're some person that's shopping by themselves and you're a target and everything like that, why not just target that individual and rob their food? So it's becoming dangerous, basically, to go grocery shopping. And so some of the things, and I wanted to share with you some ideas and things about basically self-protection. And then also, excuse me, allergies are horrible. So my voice sounds really scratchy and everything like that. I'm sorry about that. I'm out here, and if you hear me sniffing and my eyes are all watering and everything, I don't know what's blooming here right now this year, but man, these allergies are kicking my butt right now. But I digress. What you want to start thinking about is how are you going to protect yourself at the grocery store? And so I'm a big fan of carry and conceal, of course, and stuff. I'm going to show you some of my solutions with that, as well as using alternate forms. I like stun guns, but the negative is that you have to really get close. I'm a big fan of big knives, and again, that kind of puts some distance between you and the perpetrator. And then also, I'm a big fan of pepper gel. And what I'll do is I'll put a lot of these links down in the description below once the video's over and everything like that. But, people, one thing, and kind of digress about pepper gel, or it is actually a lot of people, pepper spray. Pepper spray is not a good thing, because with pepper spray, you have the chance of it actually blowing back into you. If there is any wind movement or air movement or anything and it's blowing in your direction, you spray that mist and it's going to blow back into you. So not only is the perpetrator going to be affected, you're going to be affected as well. So I'm a fan of what's called pepper gel or pepper foam. And then they also have kind of like a gel foam sort of mixture, and that's what I use. And what it does, the gel will actually get on you, melt, and kind of foam up. And then also it usually has some sort of IR or infrared or some sort of dye, so that even if they take a bath or shower or whatever, they're not going to be able to rinse this dye off, because then what happens is you can shine a special light onto that person and then the dye just shows up all over the place. But I'm a big fan of this pepper gel foam sort of mixture because, one, you can get some distance, and then two, and again, it sticks. It doesn't just, run off or anything. And so the pepper foam, pepper gel is a great solution. And again, I'll put links to what I actually have and actually carry and everything. But it's good because you have some distance, and then shooting that person with it is very easy, and so it will stick, it will adhere, it'll dye their clothes, dye their skin, everything like that. But we're coming into an age where we now need to start really seriously contemplating personal carry. And some of the solutions that I wanted to share with you, what I use, and I'm going in levels here. So first level is today's world. I know in my area it isn't bad yet, but I expect it to get bad. And so one of the ways that I carry is I use the Comfort Tac belly band, and I love this thing. It has an extra mag case. It has a place for your weapon, as well as another pocket to maybe carry your cell phone, a knife, this, that, or the other, pepper spray or anything. And then for those of us who are weight challenged, it's a stretchy band. It's got Velcro, and you can adjust it to whatever size you are. So some of us who have little protruding bellies, maybe because we're eating too many sweets or something, this is a great solution. I love it. Now, the great thing about the belly band too is, and this is very popular with women, But the belly band you kind of can wear higher or you can wear it lower. You can carry it in the 4 o'clock position, the 3 o'clock position, the 2 o'clock position, or even total front ab carry. All you need to do is just slide this thing, around, and it does. Lori said, does it make you look thinner? Yes, it will. So it will help you make it look thinner. But, it's sweat proof, and, it does, it absorbs the sweat, so it won't be creeping down or anything like that. I really, really think this is a great solution. Hides really well under a t-shirt, or a shirt or whatever like this. But this is an excellent, excellent solution for women also. So not only am I getting one, I have one, but it's a great solution for women. So Lori, if you're going to get one, wait till I put my link and you can buy it from that link. So, and it's great. These things are great. It's lightweight. So but I really love the fact that it's totally adjustable. So you can adjust it. It's stretchy, just enough stretchiness and everything, but you can adjust it to your size and your girth. If you're like me, that might have a little bit of a belly, Lori says, where do I get it? I got this off Amazon. And so you can get it off of Amazon. It's by Comfort Tac, and they are the #1 providers. They make the best belly band out there, and I love it. And so again, it has a mag pouch, it has a weapon pouch, as well as another alternate pocket. So maybe you put your cell phone or a knife or pepper spray or some other sort of weapon or something like that. But big fan of the Comfort Tac belly band. Here you go. Comfort Tac belly band and everything. And I want to say they run somewhere about $35, $40. Now, another one. So this is level 1. So right now things are okay. You can carry and conceal and everything and things. But level 2 is when SHTF has taken place and things are getting rather crazy out there. And I know that in my state, you're allowed to open carry. I know in Texas, as well as other states, you're allowed to open carry. And open carry, it means that people can see your gun. And I am not a fan of a holster, a leg holster or anything. What I am a fan of, and this is what I love, is this is a chest rig. And it's great, easy to use, slip it on, very adjustable. Comes in all kinds of different sizes. It does have a little bit of stretch to it and everything, but let's see if I can put it on here. But easy to use, to make sure the strap is straight, but clicks right in. And I don't know, let's see if you guys can see this here, but it sits right here. And so it's always ready for you, always ready to be there. And, again, a very easy to get, easy to deploy. And then this is my plastic trainer gun. But it is a great weapon. And why I like this is because during an SHTF situation, then, people are less likely to mess with you because you're open carry. And again, when I was in Spec Ops, I used a chest rig. That was one of the things that was preferred, was a chest rig. I mean, some people used the side holster carry drop leg, and I don't like that because in the military, we were getting on the ground a lot and everything, and so you roll around, you get on the ground and everything, and then drawing, you've got to draw all the way from your leg all the way up to here. And whereas with this, boom, right there. So you have quicker draw, very secure. Now, this is made by Kanai. It's made by Kanai. Very quality product, military grade or police grade and everything. But the thing is, it is on the pricey side. This chest rig costs $140, and but I highly recommend it, because when you're in level 2 or SHTF situation where thievery is going on like mad and just right there in the open public, you want to display that you're the sheepdog. Whereas with using the belly band, you're still in conceal mode. People don't know or anything like that. But during SHTF, where I want to keep the bad guys away from me, then advertising with a chest rig is a good idea. In fact, I was at Walmart probably about a month ago, and I noticed a guy with a chest rig. Sat talk with him for a little bit, and he loved it too. And it's great, easy deployment. It's right there. If you have to get on the ground or something like that, you can still deploy while you're on the ground, and everything is all right here. So I'm very, very in favor of a chest rig. For women, it's also very easy to wear. Again, let's see, you can, for women, it's usable so that the breast area is still, not so cramped or anything like that. But the chest rig is really, really good. It is an investment. It's $140 on Amazon, but this is a great solution. And one of the things that I was telling Cynthia eventually is what I wanted to get was a chest rig. So probably about 8 months ago, 9 months ago, I finally broke down and bought the chest rig. And what's great about this chest rig too, versus a holster, leg holster, drop holster, is that I can walk around the house with this on. Because again, when SHTF situation is going on and everybody's going crazy, we have the zombie apocalypse and stuff, you want to be able to carry comfortably and yet have your weapon usable or ready. And so even in the home, when SHTF has taken place and the world is going mad, you can easily wear this around the home. Very easy. You can still sit at the computer and type. I'm sitting down right now. There's no bind. There's no nothing. I can move around really great and everything. So I'm a super huge fan of the Kanai chest rig. Again, it's $140, but I think it's totally worth it. It's military grade, and so it is gonna take a beating and keep on ticking. But these are things that we need to be concerned about, folks. It's getting dangerous out there, and it's going to get even worse because people want to put food on the table, and a man will do anything he has to do to basically feed his family. And so if he gets to the point where he can't afford food anymore, he's going to start stealing. I mean, that's just the given fact. And even though this man might not be a criminal per se, he's going to do anything to, again, feed this family. Desperate times create desperate people. And so the bad thing that we need to be ready for is be prepared for those desperate people. And so again, I like the belly band for the time that we're living in right now, because it's concealed. You can do a lot with it. You can carry it in so many different positions. Very, very comfortable. Great for women, great for men. I mean, all around. And then when SHTF has taken place and the world is going mad and everything, I want to advertise, hey, do not mess with me. And so I use the Kanai chest rig because people are going to see it. It's right there, and nobody's going to bug you. So that's what I'm talking about today, is grocery store safety. Something we need to start thinking about right this moment, because it is getting crazy. We're starting to see more and more shoplifting, more and more crime in stores. People are becoming very emboldened, and so they don't care that they're breaking the law, because the laws have changed where, hey, I can carry out $2,000 worth of food and still not get prosecuted. So there's no stopgap there at all. And then also with some states and everything defunding the police, that makes things even worse. So, but that's that for that topic. It's a couple things. I just created a members only area. I mean, I just did it this morning. And so what you're able to do is go in there, subscribe to my members only area. I'm going to be putting up a lot of stuff in that area, and I'm going to be really focusing on some hardcore stuff and things that I may not be able to do in the public or anything, but I can do it behind the member wall and things. But things that I'm going to be really focusing on is really hardening up and really growing your preps. A big thing that I am going to be focusing on is mental preparedness and mental fortitude, because it doesn't matter if you have all the greatest preps in the world. If you're breaking down, if you're stressing out, if you're just becoming jello because of the situations that are taking place, then you're going to be suffering and you're not going to be doing very well. So mental preparedness, I think, is a big issue. I'm going to be really pushing that in that room, as well as doing live chats with what I'm calling KP insiders. So by doing all this, it's going to help you. I'm going to help build the community. I'm all about, helping enrich you, help give you value in life and everything, here on YouTube or Facebook, here on YouTube. And in fact, if you look at my video right now, you'll see a little join button. And I got to admit, if you go in there, there's nothing there yet because I just created it maybe an hour ago. So, but I am going to be adding a lot of stuff. I'm going to be maybe doing a lot of audio messages and everything, as well as video messages, a lot of classes. And then in fact, this Saturday is the Zoom class. And so once I do the Zoom class and everything, I'll add it to that area so that people have access to that alternate income Zoom class. And then what I'm going to be doing, for example, is once I do the Zoom class, I'm going to really drill deep and dovetail off of topics I talk about in that alternative, income class. So it's something that I think will benefit a lot of people. And I'm going to really, really work hard at creating special content just for you guys. And in fact, in there, if you have a content or that you want to learn, then I am more apt to actually create that content, especially for you. So, this is where we're going to really grow together and continue to push forward. And so I'm wanting to do that and really help educate you guys, give you guys strong value, and really let you guys see what is in my head and how I am doing things and everything. Because I'm a very positive person. I work very hard at maintaining that positivity. I work very hard at building mental fortitude, because when SHTF does happen, man, people are going to break down. They're going to panic. Even though that they're seasoned preppers and everything, they're going to allow fear to dictate. And so this is what I want folks to do. And I'm going to be sharing a lot of my tips, tricks, ideas, and then basically kind of holding class and such. So I really encourage you to join that area. And not only that, you're supporting the channel too, which allows me to do bigger, better, more things and stuff. So it really helps. But this Saturday, again, alternative cash flow streams is what I'm going to be teaching on. This is a free class. It will be on Zoom. Today I'm going to be creating the Zoom link, and I'm going to start pushing it out there. So make sure you sign up for it. I've still got to figure out how to make people sign up and everything, but sign up for it so that you reserve a spot. Because I'm on a low tier Zoom, I don't know how many people I'm allowed to have in there. So I'm going to say seating is limited. So when you see the link, make sure you sign up and reserve a spot and everything like that. So that's everything, folks. Raymond Moore, Coffee with Ray. Cool stuff protecting yourself at the grocery store. So we'll see you. Goodbye. God bless. And kilt on.